Good morning everyone. My name is Mrudula, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Electrical and Electronics Engineering at MLR Institute of Technology, Hyderabad. Today I am going to discuss a topic called UPS and Battery Banks from the subject Industrial Electrical Systems. These are the contents which I am going to discuss, like what is UPS, what is online UPS, offline UPS, its applications, advantages, what are batteries, and what are its types as well as applications. The first introduction, what is UPS? UPS is nothing but uninterrupted power supply. Means without any kind of interruption, if we give continuous power supply to the load, we will call it as UPS. The UPS is an electrical apparatus that provides emergency power to the load when the input power source fails. Input power source, that is the main power, fails. So whenever the input main supply fails, we will be connecting the UPS. The UPS is being divided into two types, that is online UPS as well as offline UPS. So online as well as offline UPS. There are two types of UPS. This picture shows you about the online UPS. Here the main AC supply is being provided here, that is 230 volts AC supply, which is being connected to a filter in order to rectify the harmonics, and after the filter it is being connected to a transformer, and this transformer, after the transformer, by using the thyristors or diodes or a combination of thyristors as well as diodes, the AC supply is being converted into DC. The AC is being converted to DC, and this DC is not actually pure DC, it is fluctuating or pulsating DC. This pulsating DC is being again connected to the filter, and this filter converts this pulsating DC to pure DC. So the filter can be a inductor filter or a capacitor filter or a combination of both. So the conversion AC to DC as well as DC to pure DC is being converted, and after converting, this is being connected to the batteries for storage. For storage, this pure DC is being used, and it is stored as well as it is being connected to the PWM sine wave inverter also. This is nothing but the rectification process. So this is nothing but the rectifier, and this is the inverter. Here we are converting AC to DC, and here we are converting again this DC to AC. So by using this inverter, we are converting this DC to AC, and by using the transformer, we are again changing the voltage based on the load application, and the converted like DC to AC converted voltage is being, power is being connected to the output load. So in this way, the AC is being converted to DC, and after converting to DC, it is being stored in the battery as well as it is again converted to AC and then given to the load. This is the online UPS process. So the storage as well as transferring power to the load, both are being done at a time. So storage as well as supply to the load, both are being done at a time in online UPS case. The next case is offline UPS. Here in this offline UPS, the AC supply is being given here, the input AC supply. The input AC supply is again given to the battery charger. So here the battery charging is being done. This is being connected to the output here, that is load. The rectification process as well as inverter, the combination of rectifier and then storage and then connection to the inverter, all these are provided parallelly. All these are provided parallelly to the supply. Means this is the main supply which is being connected, and this is the supply where the rectification as well as storage as well as the inverter is being connected here. So whenever the supply is on, whenever the supply is present, the main supply is present, it is connected to the load. And whenever any kind of fault occurs, whenever the supply is off, we are connecting this inverter as well as rectification process battery in this way. So here you have a switch. Here you have a switch to, this is nothing but the fast transfer switch to connect the main supply as well as battery which is being stored. So the main supply as well as battery are not done like in online. In online UPS, both are being connected in a same line. The supply as well as battery as well as load, all are connected in a single line at a time. But in case of offline UPS, they are connected in a parallel combination. That means either supply or battery. So either supply or battery, only one will be connected to the load at a time. So this is the difference between online as well as offline UPS. This is one of the block diagram for electronic generators. That means the battery which is connected to the inverter as well as battery charger, and this is being connected to the PWM switching, that is pulse width modulation technique, as well as SMPS, switch mode power supply. So the connections, this is like control panel. This is nothing but a control panel which controls the AC to DC as well as DC to AC connections. So the input is input conversion AC to DC, storing in the battery, and after again first we will be converting AC to DC, we will be storing after that, and after that again DC to AC conversion which is being connected to the load. So this is being shown in this block diagram. What are the applications of UPS? There are different applications like data centers, telecommunication, as well as healthcare places and industries, special projects and banks and insurance. So in all these places we will be using this UPS. What are the advantages of UPS? It protects from the uncertain data loss. If any power fluctuation is there, the data loss may take place. So by using this UPS, the data loss will be reduced. And emergency power supply, mostly in the hospitals we need emergency power supply. So at that particular places this UPS can be used. And next one, protects the voltage sensitive devices. Some electronic devices are mostly voltage sensitive devices. So when the voltage fluctuates, when the voltage like becomes zero or it fluctuates, so all these kind of fluctuation can be reduced by using this UPS, and that electronic device can be protected. It provides the surge protection. That means sudden increase in voltage, like you can see. This is actually a normal sinusoidal AC voltage which is being provided, but normally there will be spikes, sudden increase or sudden decrease in the voltage. So by using this UPS, we can rectify this sudden spikes in the waveform. And next one is maintains the battery life. It maintains the battery life. And next one is UPS gives a huge power back to the industries. Means the industries, they'll be running 24 hours a day. So by using this UPS during the power cuts also, the industries can run smoothly, and we can avoid the damage of the goods or the electronic appliances which are being used in the industries. What are the drawbacks of the UPS? Means energy use, maintenance cost, as well as infrastructure. Means more amount of energy is being used when the UPS is connected when compared with the connection without UPS, and maintenance cost increases, and more amount of infrastructure, more number of components needed to be connected for UPS system. So these are the drawbacks of the UPS system. And next one is battery or a cell. It is basically a combination of cells. It is based on the principle of conversion of chemical energy to electrical energy. Means it converts the chemical energy to electrical energy. Previously we have seen the mechanical energy, that is fuel energy into electrical energy. Now this is chemical energy to electrical energy. So there are different types of cells, that is primary cell as well as secondary cell. Primary cell, they are designed to be used once and discarded. Means they are being charged initially, and we will be using these batteries till the charging reduces to 0, and we have to throw it, like use and throw. The next one is secondary cell. Secondary cells means they can be stored like there are two types again. The storage can be done in two types, that is one is known as mobile cell. They can move along with the equipment for which it is being used, like mobile chargers, laptop chargers, and drones, etc. So second type is stationary cell. Means they are installed or located in a particular place. They can be moved from one place to another, and supply is extended to the equipment. Means first category is they can be moved from one place to another. The second category is they are fixed at a place, and the supply, the system equipment is being connected to this particular thing. The example is power plant batteries. So there are primary as well as secondary battery systems and applications. These are some of the applications of the secondary cells. The selection of a battery. How the selection of a battery can be done? Battery is basically selected on the basis of load current that is needed to be connected. And battery, as we all know, it is rated in mAh, means milliampere per hour. Milliampere hour, Ah. And the runtime of a battery as well as battery capacity is being dictated by its rating. So by considering all this, we need to select the battery. Battery charges parameters are like AC input voltage, the current, float voltage, float current, float boost voltage, battery voltage. So we need to consider all these parameters for batteries. This is one of the battery backup system. This is example for secondary batteries. As I said, there are two types, secondary as well as primary. This is an example for secondary battery. So today we have learnt about different types of UPS, online as well as offline, and different types of batteries, that is primary battery as well as secondary battery. In next lecture, I would like to tell about PLC and its role in automation. Thank you.